What's going on, you guys? Been meaning to make this video for a while, but I've been putting it off and been lazy. Also, note real quick, do not mind the gameplay in the background, because I did not want to get on Fortnite today, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna need background gameplay. So I didn't warm up. I was washed. Like, that was the worst gameplay I've ever had. Not to mention, for some reason on the recording, like, I felt really pressured. But anyways, so this video is basically going to be me giving a rundown of my setup. Now, I work at a grocery store part-time, so I do not have anything that is not budget or that I did not get for a good deal. So I'm going to start off with my chair. Now, my chair was a Christmas gift. It's just your average Walmart GT racing chair. I'll throw up pictures for everything on the screen. I believe I paid $135 for it. And it's a nice chair. The back support and neck support is great. The height adjustable and the leg thingy majigger. It's very nice. My old gaming chair just had it would just go up and down. It didn't recline or anything. So I don't regret this, especially if you spend a long time, gaming or just sitting down. Now, the second thing is my keyboard and mouse. Forever I have used either the Logitech G203 or the Razer Death Adder Essential. I would go back and forth from those two. I'm a bigger guy, so I have big hands, and the Razer Death Adder Essential was perfect for me. I just like to switch things up every now and then. But here lately I've upgraded to a Logitech G305, I believe is what it's called. And I love this mouse. This mouse fits so nicely into my hands. It feels good. It has way too many side buttons than I would ever need. It's just overall a great mouse. For $48, it's worth every penny, because I don't like spending that much on a freaking mouse. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and I did it, and I'm very glad that I did. Also, you could probably hear my dogs. Do not mind them. And there's probably a big white noise sound. That's my fan. The second thing is my keyboard. Now, I have two keyboards. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The first one, it's a Snipperty, however you say it. Perdiri. It's a 60% red mechanical, red switch. I love this keyboard. I really do. It doesn't have fancy RGB, like the lights are stuck to their colors, but it is a nice mouse. It's a very nice keyboard. And then I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw a Razer Black Widow TKL, and I was like, you know what? It's $25. I have to get that. So I ordered it too, and I like it. It's a great keyboard. I just, if it's really gonna be my main keyboard, I'm gonna have to buy a wrist rest, because man, it just feels like I have to stretch my hand really far up to get on the buttons. Not to mention, the clicky gets old after a while. Like, my mic is probably, I don't know, 2 foot away, but you could probably hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. My fan is on in the background, and it's making a lot of white noise, and I don't want to turn it off. But anyways, now on to the monitors. So I have a 32-inch Samsung. I got it on a really good sale at Walmart. It was on a clearance sale, and this sounds ridiculous, but I don't know how or why, but I got it for $60. Now, I know it is not a fancy panel. It is just a 60 hertz 1080p, which, yes, looks horrible on 32. But for $60, I couldn't let that go. It's curved and it's a nice monitor. And for my main panel, I did have a 240 hertz Scepter, 24-inch 1080p, but I saw another deal on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, you know what, I gotta snag that. And it was a 32-inch, even though I think it's actually like 33. It's a 33-inch LG Ultra Gear something. It's 1440p. Now it is 165 hertz, so yes, that is a downgrade from 240. But the difference is minuscule. I cannot tell. I genuinely think me having more screen real estate has given me better. I'm playing better because I have more screen real estate. Picked it up for $100, and yeah, I don't regret it. And for the last and final thing, two things on this list is my mixer. It's just a cheap Vivitar mixer I got at Walmart on sale. It normally goes for $30, but I snagged it for $12. And yeah, I don't use it really because no matter what I do with the settings, it always creates an insane amount of echo. And it's honestly, it's not very nice. I don't like this mixer. I'm just using it because my headset, which is the Razer Kraken Essential, the cord is like 3 fucking foot long. So, and finally is my PC. My PC is honestly the best of budget you can get. So, long story short, my uncle used to have a computer shop and they shut it down because they just didn't want to keep running it anymore, and you know, family matters. And they cleaned out a lot of stuff that they had. So he had an extra i7 8700 system laying around, and he gave it to me. And I went on eBay and I got a GTX 1080, not a Ti, just a 1080. And I picked that thing up for $120. And it's got, I've put a couple SSDs in it, some DDR4, and this thing runs anything I throw at it. I mean, I understand it's some older hardware, but I'm balling on a budget here. Throwing some upgrades, you know, gave it a RGB CPU cooler. I've added another SSD, and I threw it in the old case that my very first gaming PC came in when I was 10. But that PC was a ripoff because it was one of those no GPU, crappy CPU, but we're gonna put it in the RGB case with fans, so people that are ignorant are gonna buy it and think they're getting a gaming PC. So I threw it all in there, and is it very pretty? No, but hey, like I said, we're balling on a budget. I really need to wrap this up, but the last and final thing is my mic. I'm using a cheap ass $15 General mic. It is RGB. RGB is actually really nice on it, and the sound quality, in my opinion, is quite nice on it also. I don't regret this purchase either. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you're on a tight budget. If not, you know, maybe go to eBay, see what kind of used deals you can get on a well-known brand mic. But other than that, guys, I've been yapping too much. I'm going to conclude this video here. Overall, I'll throw up a list of everything and whatnot, you know, the prices of the total. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.